Welcome back, MLM family, my marketing ninjas. Okay, hopefully you did your homework and you have completed your attractive character and all the things that went along with that. So we're continuing on the same topic, creating your mass movement, under how to get your ideal client to join your team. Okay. So we've already done the leader or the attractive character. That was yesterday. And hopefully you wrote your origin story as well. That's very important to get that down correctly. Today we're going to talk about the future-based calls. And then tomorrow, the next module, the new opportunity. So today, let's go ahead with our future-based calls. This gives your audience a place to put their hope and their faith. As without hope, people will perish. So you have to have hope. That is one of the foundational items that you need to have to start. And then you need to help your audience know that they can break the 4-minute mile. Now, we discussed that back in the mindset module training. And that is Roger Bannister. Before he broke the 4-minute mile, before he ran it faster than 4 minutes, nobody believed it could be done. And I was the same way. I didn't believe anybody could make $1 million in this business as an entrepreneur in less than a year. I didn't think it could be done, but it has been done. The first one, it was done $1 million in a week. Well, that is unbelievable. I cannot believe somebody did that, or $1 million in one day. But Russell actually did $1 million in 1 hour. Now you see why I follow Russell so much and try to model what he is doing. He's my Roger Bannister. He broke the 4-minute mile. He showed me it's possible as an entrepreneur to earn $1 million in 1 hour. That is just crazy. That's still just mind-blowing to me. You also want to let your audience self-identify with you. This is where they determine who they are within your group. And we're going to go over that a little bit more in this training, how they can self-identify and how they can be a part of the group. And it's also important to create your own title of liberty. We'll go over that in more detail as well. So building Raven fans. How do you do that? You always want to focus on wowing your customers. You want to over-deliver. You want them to keep coming back for more. And you do that by building a lifetime relationship with them. You want to continuously think, how can I help and nurture my audience? How can I help them succeed? How can I help them achieve their goals? What else can I give them that's going to help them? What can I create to help build that relationship? And you're also going to want them to interact with you. So the more you can get them to engage with you, you send emails to your list and you ask them to reply. Or you have a Facebook group, which you most definitely should have your own Facebook group for your team. And that's a great way to interact with them and help them to self-identify within your group and build that lifetime relationship as well. You want to make it easy for them to work with you. And we're going to discuss that more today too. You do that by building systems. You get a system in place that everyone is treated the same that comes through your funnels, and everyone has the same experience. And that way you have a system in place that moves it through and you make it easy for them to work with you. I also recommend that you, instead of just saying, go to my site, here's my link, go to my site and sign up, or go to my site and buy these products. I highly recommend that you take the time to record a 2-3 minute video. It doesn't take long, of yourself purchasing your product or yourself joining your team. You don't want to have any confusion with this. If you don't already have it, get Camtasia. That's what I'm using right now. It allows you to record your screen and allows you to record yourself. You can just do the screen or you can just do yourself, but I recommend you do both. That way they can see how you are doing it and they can see you, because you don't want them to think, oh, I clicked the link, but it took me somewhere else. You want them to say, oh, yeah, that's still Sandra. Okay, yeah, I see her. That's still Sandra. She's showing me now how to join her team. Believe me, people are lazy and people are easily confused. And you don't want there to be any confusion when it comes to that. If some people, if they have to put any effort at all, they're going to just exit. So you want them to purchase your products and you want to make it easy for them. So just record a simple video. You do it one time and then you hook that to the end of your funnel. So when they get to that step where they're saying, yes, I want to purchase, or yes, I want to join your team, then boom, here you go. Watch this 2-minute video. And then when they finish watching the video, then it automatically takes them to, or they click another button and it automatically takes them to the page to sign up. And they can see, okay, that's the page she told me I was going to see. And now I have to do this, this, and this, and now I'm in. Sounds ridiculous, but it'll make you a lot more money if you do that. And it's no trouble to do. It's really simple. You need to create a sense of excitement around your products and services as well. Create a buzz. Make it exciting to be on your team. Make it so that they have to go through certain steps to be on your team, so it feels special. It feels like they've put forth this effort to join your team, and it wasn't just, okay, click this button, there you're in. And you don't feel like you're ripping yourself off by quitting. The harder it is for them to join your team and the more steps they have to go through, the more questions they have to answer, the more difficult you make it, the longer they're going to stay with you. Because if they're willing to go through all of these steps and all of this process to finally join your team, it's not as easy for them to quit, because they're like, well, I put so much effort into getting on this. I'm not going to give up yet. Let me try a little bit more. Let me work a little bit harder. And you also want them to sign that contract that I had y'all sign, saying that their success is on them and that they need to put forth the effort, and each person is different. Just because you are making money doesn't mean they're going to also make the money. You're going to give them all the tools. They can make as much or more than you're making, or not. It depends on everybody's work ethic. So I never tell anybody or never guarantee how much people are going to make. You can guarantee that your system works. You can tell them it's going to generate leads, but then it's up to what they do with the leads after that, whether or not they're successful. And you want to use systems so that you're consistently delivering a great experience. So everybody gets the same experience. Everybody comes through. Everybody does the same thing. Everybody has their badge of honor for getting through it and entering it and joining your team. So they can all, that's why it's so difficult to join sororities. That's why they have the Hell Week, because they want people to take it seriously. Although I don't agree with a lot of the hazing that they do during Hell Week, and they take it too far. But they want to make it difficult so that if you've made it through this, you're going to follow the rules and you're going to stay in and you're going to wear it a badge of honor because you're a member of that society now. Another way to relate it, and I hope that makes sense for you. This is very, very, very important. Marketing does not stop It does not stop once they give you their email or buy from you. That's when it starts. You need to work harder to keep them on your list and to keep them on your team than you work to gain them. Let me say that again. You need to work harder to keep them on your list or to keep them on your team than you work to get them in the first place. Because if that's where you're putting the majority of your time and effort, you're building raving fans. You are going to build a relationship with them, and they are going to identify with you, and they are going to be proud to be a part of your team and your group. No one does this better than Apple. Oh, I skipped a part. They're also going to be much easier to buy products from you. Because when you become a raving fan like Apple, if you are an Apple person, you're going to buy everything they produce. You've got an excellent iPhone. There is nothing wrong with your iPhone. If they come out with a new iPhone in 6 months, you're going to be in line to buy it. They haven't told you what's different about it. You don't know what it's going to do for you. You don't care. You are in line. People are in line days, sometimes weeks, to get that first Apple phone so they can say they're the first to have it. That's what you want. You want raving fans. And it's normally 80-20 rule. You normally 20% of your team or 20% of your audience is going to be raving fans. That's just how it is. But the harder you work at this, the better chance you are at raising that number, that statistic. So here's how people self-identify with Apple. This was Steve Jobs. They had a commercial. And this is all he did. He just read this, their little, I guess mini manifesto is what this is. Or no, yeah, he's describing what the people are in their group so they could self-identify. So let me just read it to you. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes. The ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them, but the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. A lot of people identify with that. They're the crazy ones. They see things differently. They want to change the world. They do it their way. See, that's great. And once you identify, you are proud to say, look at my iPhone. Look at my Apple Watch. Look at my iPad, whatever products they have, my Mac computer. You know, you're going to spend twice as much on the exact same product because it's Apple. And it's the same with anything. You have people that buy Mercedes. Mercedes doesn't do anything different than a Hyundai. But, you know, it may have more bells and whistles, but you get in it, you ride, you drive to where you're going. It has the same function as a Mercedes, but you're paying 4 times the price. But there's a lot of people who do. Mercedes is status. It's, okay, you know, I drive a Mercedes. I like the finer things in life. Figure out what it is about your group and let people self-identify with you. So you do this by, you can create a slogan, anything that you can put on a t-shirt, something that helps them relate. Like Russell, how he came up with funnel hackers is he had his first webinar was on funnel hacking. And as he was presenting his webinar, he noticed in the feed, the people communicating with him, they were calling themselves funnel hackers. And he said, hey, that's pretty cool. I like that. So they actually came up with it themselves. His audience came up with it. And then he had the idea, let's call everybody funnel hackers. And let's give them a t-shirt. I'm a funnel hacker. And it worked. He even had a guy that purchased ClickFunnels, and it's $97 a month, the cheapest package he has. So $97 a month. He got his ClickFunnels t-shirt, Funnel Hacker. He never used ClickFunnels. He has never built one funnel, but he did not cancel his subscription to the ClickFunnels because he feels he's part of the group. He feels he's a member. And he actually told Russell that himself. Is that not crazy? How powerful this is to create raving fans? You see why I'm saying how important this needs to be, how you need to focus, you need to figure out whatever it takes to create raving fans. Make them feel special, make them feel wanted, make them feel part of a special group. You're in my group. And then the next one is Lady Boss. This was Caitlin Poulin. She had created her group was, I can't remember the thing. Let me find it. See my Expert Secrets book? Just take me 2 seconds here. Here it is. Okay. Her last name was Trull. So she had Trull Time Trainer. That's what her name was. Cool name. Great group. It's on weight loss. Trull Time Trainer. It all rhymed. It was great. It was cool. But you could only relate so far because that's not your last name. So she thought about that and she realized I need to have something that helps them self-identify. So she came up with Lady Boss. So now she has, t-shirts and everybody in her group is Lady Boss. Lady Boss Weight Loss. Great name and people can identify. They can call themselves, I'm a Lady Boss. And that's why mine is Marketing Ninja. I'm a marketing ninja. I call myself, and my YouTube channel is Lady Marketing Ninja. And that way people can say, if you're female, you can say, I'm a Lady Marketing Ninja. And the men can say, I'm a marketing ninja, or I'm a man marketing ninja, whatever you want to say. I guess just marketing ninja sounds better for the men. But I wanted to have something that I could put on a t-shirt so I could send people, they could relate to self-identify and feel like they're a part of the group. So I used Marketing Ninja. And the slogan for Russell is, he's one funnel away. And that helps provide hope, because if the funnel you're using right now is not successful, if you're not succeeding with it, if it's not your $1 million funnel, your 2 Comma Club award, you're going to keep going because your next one may be your $1 million funnel. You're one funnel away. Everybody is one funnel away for making it and having all their dreams come true. That's a lot of hope in that. And you're going to stick with it because you're not saying you're 200 funnels away and people are like, oh, I'm overwhelmed, I'm not going to do that. Mine is marketing is the only tool you need. And I say that because no business can survive without sales. And you cannot sell. It's very, very difficult to sell without marketing. Marketing is the main tool that you need. If you know how to market, then the sale comes easy. So that's why I say marketing is the only tool you need. Again, providing hope, because you think, okay, I don't have to learn all this. I don't have to be the best funnel builder. I don't have to have the best sales copy. I don't have to have the best product. I have to learn marketing. One thing. I just need to learn one thing and I can be successful as an entrepreneur. So what can you create to be your title of liberty? Also, mini manifestos. This is what Lady Boss is. Now, she created this. She came up with this first. And people that are in her group, this is how they identify. I'm a Lady Boss. Never gives up. gives no excuses, pushes through, spreads sparkle, gets it done, takes action, is confident, loves herself, kicks butt, stays focused, is unstoppable. And what she did with this, she created it so that people could download it on their phone as their screensaver. Now, I've got to research how to do that because I think this is a wonderful idea. How many times a day do you look at your phone? How many times a day is she reinforcing to them, I'm a lady boss? 20, 30, 100? I mean, how many times, you pick it up to look, see if you got a text message. You look to see what's new in the world. What update did I get? What alert did I get? Has anyone called me? How many times do you look at your phone in a day? How many emails did I get? Brilliant. So she is a member of Russell's inner circle, and she told Russell about this, so he created one as well. This is Russell's. I'm a funnel hacker. I define my own destiny. I create my own luck. I build my own empires. I change the world. I am just one funnel away. See, that's great to help people identify too. I identify with that. I define my own destiny. I create my own luck because luck is being prepared when the opportunity comes along. So if you had 1 million followers dumped in your lap right now, just dumped in your email responder, would you know what to do with them? Would you be successful? Probably not, because you're not prepared for that yet. So that's how you create your own luck. You do what you're doing. You're in this course. You're striving to learn more. You're taking initiative. That's how you create your own luck. And I build my own empires. I am a world changer. I am just one funnel away. So he has that on his phone as well for his followers. And this is the one I created for me and for all of y'all, my followers. Marketing ninjas. We are unstoppable. We are persistent, powerful. My light shines bright, makes her own rules, or if you're a man, makes his own rules. Proud to be different, unique. Works hard, plays harder. Lives to serve, takes massive action. Grows daily. Loves to be underestimated. Marketing. The only tool you need. Hopefully you can identify with that. It took me, honestly, months to come up with this because when I read this in the book and started thinking about it, I started thinking about everything, every word I could think of that described the type of person I wanted to be. And I came up with a large list, and then I just kept refining it and fine-tuning it and cutting it down till I came up with this. And I think this serves everything. We are unstoppable. We are persistent and powerful because we're not going to let failure stop us. And we do let our light shine bright. We are in network marketing and we are proud of it. We do make our own rules. And we do work hard, but we play harder. We love to serve, and every day we take massive action. That has been my new mantra, and it has worked tremendous for me. I was in an endless learning loop, and I was bogged down, and I couldn't seem to get out of that until I took the One Funnel Away challenge from Russell. And that, because each step, similar to what I'm doing with you here, each day for 30 days, he had something he trained us on, and we had homework. And there were some days in between where we had catch-up days because we had to go get stuff built in order to take the next step. So we had to have time to do that. But every day you had to take action. You had to take massive action. So I'm also big about massive, uncomfortable action. I'm going, go live on Facebook. I used to think that was horrible. I've been doing it every week now in our Facebook group. And now it doesn't bother me at all to go live. It just feels like I'm talking to friends. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. Another way to create raving fans or a mass movement is to give your customers results. If they don't complete your product or use your complete your course or use your product, they're still going to blame you. They're still going to say it's a scam and it didn't work. Like people in weight loss. If they buy a treadmill but they never get on it, they didn't lose any weight. Everybody knows they bought the treadmill. They're not going to admit they didn't use it. They're just going to say, oh, it's a scam, it doesn't work. And that's negative publicity going out against treadmills when it's not the treadmill's fault, they didn't use it. Same way with your product. You want to create it. That's why I'm doing this in bite-sized pieces for y'all, so it's not overwhelming and you are more likely to finish it. And I'm going to encourage you to finish it too, because I'm going to offer you a t-shirt for finish it. I'm going to offer you a certificate of completion when you complete this course. We already have our membership group, the Facebook group, the Marketing Ninjas, for this course. And for my, I use it for my podcast followers as well. So, because my podcast is all on network marketing as well. So all those followers are allowed to come in. Anybody's allowed to be in that Facebook group. So anybody that you know that is in marketing and wants to get some free tips, they're welcome to join our group. My goal is to improve the network marketing success rate. 1% is unacceptable for me, and I need everyone's help to refer more people and to get more people in this. So the more people that come to my podcast, the more people that come to my Facebook group, hopefully they're going to learn some skills that's going to help them in their business, help them to be more successful, and help us improve the success rate of network marketers. So let me see, did I cover everything in that? I kind of got off on my little soapbox. Give them small pieces that helps them understand and get results quickly, because you build momentum. Exactly. If you create a funnel and it's successful, you're able to sell products quickly, you want to give that funnel to your team as soon as they come on, because if they are getting success quick, their success is contagious. They're going to love it. You want them to get a payday that first, however your company pays, if they pay weekly, monthly, whatever, that first payday, you want them to get some money. It doesn't matter if it's $20. That's $20 they did not have, and they're going to see this as, okay, this can work. I've only been in it, a few weeks, and I'm already getting paid. That's awesome. So you want to lay down the groundwork and have a foundation created for your group that helps them succeed quickly. Now, I'm not talking massive followers, but just if you can get a few people to join their customer list, like ours is called PCs. So if you can get a couple people to buy products from you and from the people in your downline, that's going to help tremendously. And I also create a onboarding system. So anybody on my team is trained how to use our product, how to sell our product, how to be successful with our product. It's different than this training. Now some is overlap because marketing is marketing, but I use the examples in it for strictly my product. So it helps you understand it better and helps you be more successful. Not only for every person on my direct team, but anybody in my downline. Doesn't matter how far down, anybody that's on my team, in my downline, they all send their team members to my training as well. They don't have to create their own training, because let's face it, recruiting and training people, training duplication, that's the two main reasons people think this is too difficult and I'm not gonna do it. So I take that off people's plates. They don't have to teach duplication. I teach it for them. And I know my system works. So if all of their people in my downline are going through my system and getting the same training that my direct people got, everybody's going to be successful. And that's, the more successful they are, the more successful I am. And the more money that I get. So think about that for your own team too. If you create an onboarding system that is successful and works, you may want to offer that for free to everybody, not just your direct team. You want to reduce the friction. That means make it easy for people to work for you. Use technology. You don't want them to come across things like I've created a resource page also for the people that join my team. So they can just click a button and the button takes them directly to the information on our training site. Not my specific training site, the company's training site. Because all the information is in there. But people get aggravated, they get overwhelmed, and some people are just lazy. I try not to recruit lazy people because that's a big pet peeve of mine. Because I think that's a choice. But I make it easy for them. They click a button and then boom, it takes them right to that answer. And then they've got it. They don't have to research and waste time trying to find it. They go to my resource page, boom, there it is. And then it also have a resource page that teaches them all the technology that I use as well. So they can sign up and use that too. So they can have the technology to help their team members go farther faster, build a team faster, get more money faster. You want to streamline it and make it seamless. Duplication. Make the experience the same for each person. Like McDonald's. It doesn't matter where in the world you go eat at McDonald's, the Big Mac's the same. They have an unbelievable training system. I learned that from the other book I'm in. This one-page marketing plan. This is an awesome book also. I highly recommend it too. The one-page marketing plan. It's basically the exact same thing Russell teaches. I don't know if that's where Russell got it from, but it's the same process. It's just taught in a different manner, which helps me understand it better. Like I said, I'm always growing, always learning. But that's the example he gives in there. He says, McDonald's is the same no matter where you go. And he said he actually worked at McDonald's, and he said they train down to how many pickles to put on each burger, how hard to squeeze to get the same amount of ketchup and mustard on each burger. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is, they have a training for it. They have a system in place. And they said in that book, it says that's another main reason why entrepreneurs fail, because they don't create a system that they can use. You want to create a system so that your business can go on running whether you're there or not. Think about that. Create a system so your business can run whether you're there or not. You don't want to have a team that only works if you're there working. The whole reason why we're doing this is for freedom. That's the reason why I'm doing it. Time freedom. More time to do what I want to do. Travel, take pictures, spend more time with family and friends. You don't want to be tied down to doing this, 60 hours a week instead of the job you're currently in. So there's 4 areas for your systems to create. But since we're network marketing, MLM, we only have to do 2 of them. So you only have to do the marketing system. And that is the funnels that we're going to use that's going to help our teams generate consistent leads, a flow of leads into their business consistently. You're not going to say, oh, I ran out of family and friends. I'm done. I have no one else to ask to join my team. No, not with this system. We have endless number of leads when you do it the way I'm teaching you to do it. And then the sales system, that is how you nurture your list, and the follow-up that I'm teaching you now, how you create your raving fans. And that's it. The fulfillment system, that's done by your MLM. At least every MLM I know, they box up the product and send it out themselves. I don't have to do any of that. I don't have to have all the products in my garage or basement or whatever, waiting for people to come pick them up or delivering them myself. My system, my company does that for me, and they have the administrative system as well. As soon as you sign up, we've got a website. People can go on immediately that hour and purchase from you. And your reputation and your brand is everything. Like I've said, you want to make it cool to be a part of your group. You want them to be able to self-identify within your group. It's not Sandra Connor's Facebook page. It's Marketing Ninja Facebook page. You need them to be able to say, this is my community, not Sandra Connor's community, not your name's community. You want to be our group. And you can also take a member of your group and you can go on Facebook Live and interview them. Take someone that's having success in your group and go on and interview them. How did you have this success? This helps the rest of the group relate to you, relate to the group, and helps them identify with you because they realize they could be the next person interviewed. And they're just like Beth Ann or whoever you're interviewing. So they can relate to what's happening, and it helps them, Roger Bannister, break their 4-minute mile. If Beth Ann can do it and is successful, then so can I. So really think about that. Think of different ways. Think outside the box. What can you do to help your group relate to you and build your reputation and brand? You can also send them, modern technology again, you can send them a special little text message. Say their name in it. You can send them a personalized video. Say their name in it. Welcome them to the group. Welcome them to your team. Help them to see what life is going to be like now that they've joined your team. Make them feel special. And then when you create raving fans, they will not only buy from you and stick with you, they will refer others. And that is the ultimate success. When you have your raving fans buying every product you produce and referring you to others, that is win-win right there, baby. That's what everybody wants. That's what we're striving for. That's what we're learning. There you have it. That concludes the training for the future-based calls. So I hope you have a clear understanding now of what it is to create a future-based calls and how to do it. And you've got a lot of homework now. So I want you to go do that. I want you to create your slogan. What can you put on your t-shirt? What can you, what's your title of liberty? What is your mini manifesto? How can you make your people feel special within your group? How can you help them relate to you? Definitely create your Facebook group. Everyone should have that in network marketing, your own Facebook group. I know our upline has it, and I'm going to get people connected with them as well because they do some awesome training as well. But I want everybody in my downline to be a part of my Facebook group. So if you haven't done the attractive character, do that first. Do all of that homework first because that builds on this. And once you get that done, it's going to help you understand the process better, and it's going to help you be able to teach this to your downline. Doing the homework is an important, special part of this training, and it's going to help with your success. Go MLM family and marketing ninjas. All right, I hope you have a wonderful day. Do your homework, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next training. Thanks a lot.